might want to turn back on my sound. That might help. Hey. Okay, let's get some sound on this bitch. Hey. If you guys are watching later on YouTube, I will be doing a full playthrough through the Atlas for Chapter 5 of the story. And at the end, I will be doing the actual boss fight, though. So we don't skip that because it seemed really important. Yeah, I'm excited for Chapter 5. Hey, Potate, what's up? The prisoner in the cave. Yes, yes. I also gotta look at this web series. So there was a whole bunch of social media posts that I'll do a video to probably later today. So if you guys haven't paid attention to all that, I will make a video on it. I'll read it so you don't have to. That's what I like to say. But there's this web event. There is a whole series on the series of Dusks with all the updates there, which I haven't even played that content, so it's gonna be kind of fun to look at. And then there is the Euphoria official release of the information. So for Medicine Pocket and Melania. So there was a whole bunch today as we get closer and closer to the release. Also, the wilderness is getting a new theme, as if it's winter again. It ain't winter, go away. But it's fine. Okay. Actually, it's winter for you, right, Potate? You're in Australia? Is it winter for you? Hey, I just opened the game for the day. Fine. Oh, I have full energy, of course. Ah! I'm gonna read all of these for a quick, like, YouTube short or something when it comes out. Just so it's like a little all at once. Little blurb there too. Or a normal video, we'll see. 2 days to the update. I know I'm so not ready, but I'm gonna try. Actually, I have like 40 summons already. I'm doing good. On the grind. Let me click all my red dots as we settle in here. Community sign-in reward for Discord. Let me click all the things and we'll waste a little bit of energy real quick. Just so I'm not capped on my stamina. And get those bonuses. I really gotta work on growing all this stuff.
It is supposed to...
Let me turn up the sound a bit too. I'm not gonna overly stress about all of this. We're just gonna get something rolling in here, even though I need to update that probably pretty dramatically. Oh, insufficient? What? Oh. Insufficient product. Okay, then just start working on the other stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about this. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll do that later. Yeah, hopefully. I'm definitely gonna summon right away. So I went through and did all the event stuff. I did the notes one. I did Sow and Reap. I just blasted through the content survey. I didn't read it. Whatever, I could always watch the videos on that later for the actual story. Same thing with The Great Trickster. I didn't read the story. I just skipped it to do it because I knew I wouldn't have time. And I went to Limbo and I'm on stage 15. I'm probably going to reset to choose my characters differently. And then retry this one because I was really close to finishing Limbo 15. And the first part was super easy. And then with Liang Yue, but the second one was my team with Gio. And of course that was the wrong element, or Afflatus. The wilderness is a mess. I know, it's too much. It's fine though. But yeah, we're gonna go through Prisoner and the Cave today, and then I'm not gonna get this far. I'm only gonna stream for a couple hours probably, so I doubt I'm gonna get all of the story done. So I'll probably do a part 2 tomorrow, where I'll finish up wherever we left off and hopefully do this little boss battle too, because that has some serious conversation that seems pretty important. Now, I haven't worried about Reveries in the Rain. We're gonna unlock that soon, though. I did do Main's Bulletin. So I got BBA. Oh, I never finished this. I never did the other one. I might want to do that too. B plus A, and then whatever. I didn't expect to get much more. I might get a little better if I try again. We'll see. But new account, I'm not stressing it too much. When the alarm sounds, this has a ton of stuff. I did one of these and then they were really, really hard. This was surprisingly hard. So I didn't actually do much of these at all. I did the thing and then I had it send to the other ones and I didn't realize how much harder that would make it. I didn't cut someone out like I'm supposed to. And I didn't realize this is supposed to really be like an everyday thing. I don't even know what that means. There's no way I'm doing all these battles every single day. But I did not do this content. They are actually hard? Okay, it's not just me. It was surprisingly hard compared to everything else I'd done so far. Critter Crash, I kind of did it in the beginning and then I never went back to it. I'm still only... Oh, I only did Novice? It's fine. I'm not gonna stress doing that, but maybe I'll try to do a little bit more. One more box showdown gets me some good resources, so I'll probably try to do 10 box showdowns to be caught up there and get the rest of these. Hopefully get to Adept at least, if not Master. At least get some more free stuff, so... I did my best to do as much of the events as I could, but it's definitely very overwhelming to come in as a new player and try to catch up with everything. But I tried my best. But we're doing pretty good. My crew is focusing on Geo, Lopera, and Isolde. I'm using Sotheby mostly in the meantime as a healer when I need it. And Liang Yue plugged in there when possible as well, but Kakania I haven't started working on yet because I just keep running out of dust. Because that's what happens apparently. But we'll get there eventually. Lopera I was working on first. I got her to Resonance 7. We're getting there. The grind is real, right? Oh, the Nightmares one is easier? Okay, cool. Alright, well. Yeah, that's kind of my TLDR of what I've been up to this past week. It's a lot. A lot to do, right? It really is. Oh wait, I don't want to waste... Okay, before I do the story stuff, let me just run... Let me just run... You know what, I guess... I can never have too much dust, so let me just do this real quick. I don't even know what my team was for that. Oh, it's old. It's a hot mess. That's okay. As long as it works. It's a lot. But I also started a sponsorship for another game that I had. It's only a shorter sponsorship, like playing for a couple weeks. So I was busy with that yesterday, today. I haven't even posted a video for Watcher of Realms on my main YouTube channel in like 3 days. It's fine. I don't know what day it is anymore.
My responsibility.
Dr. D's, hey. Didn't it say you... Oh wait, that was a subscribe. Hey, you used your Prime. Thank you. Okay, we used some energy, so now we're not capped at least. How are you doing, Dr. D's? Hopefully playing Watcher more than I am. Fine. I kind of got annoyed of Watcher, right? I was like, man.
I don't like wearing too many accessories on my...
Okay, well, thank you for popping in at least. Alright, guys. We gotta get into this story. This is a good one, right? I get to finally meet 37, and I'm 37, so I think she'll be my spirit animal, although she seems like she's a lot younger than 37, but it's her number, I know. But it's my number too, just a different number. It's fine. Ah! Oh, I missed the... Oh, I didn't click the thingies along the way because you have to go back and do those. I'll go back and do those later. Hey, Zaris. That I'll keep playing this? Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna keep playing Reverse 1999 for sure. The only way I would probably stop is if I guess if Dragonair Silent Gods came back properly and did well and did offer me a long-term sponsorship. It's a game I always loved anyway, so if I can get a long-term sponsorship and I already love the game, that would take over my channel again probably. However, I don't think I would quit playing this. I think I would still cover this and play this casually, or at least every time there's a new update, try to live stream the updates and stuff, or live stream my progress as I catch up on the story. So now my plan is to go through Prisoner in the Cave, right? I've got all the stories set until the level 20, the final battle. So we're gonna do that for a live stream. Oh, we have to watch the trailer videos. We forgot last time. We forgot the trailer videos last time. But I also will do whatever this inner chapter is as well, live. Then we will go do the character story for Prisoner in the Cave, right? So we'll do the reflection live as well. That's my plan anyway. So before I get to the next chapter, I know that we need to do that one first. But yeah, what's the deal with... Okay, let's open this up. YouTube. Okay, let's go to Reverse 1999's channel. So... here we are. So they have... trailer, wait, where do they have it all? EPs? No, here. Those are character trailers, 2.0 trailers, version trailers? No, not version trailers, chapter trailers. Where's the chapter trailers? I don't know. Over here? Official trailers? Maybe. Let's see. Chapter 3, Chapter 4. There's no Chapter 5 trailer? Or is this launch animation trailer? What? So there was no Chapter 5 trailer, or am I missing something? Did they just... Wait, right here. 1.4. What? Oh! So what about all these other things? Was I supposed to watch those before getting to this point in the story? Does it matter, guys? Or are we okay? So apparently the reflection... Those 3 reflections I should do before I do this reflection? Oh god, I didn't know that was already part of... I didn't know we were already into the updates and not what was part of launch. Chapter 5 is the first main story chapter that wasn't part of launch. Okay. So I should have technically done... After Chapter 4, I should have done these other ones. I guess I could pause after... Instead of going to chapters... Unless these ones are just total side stories and you guys don't think they're matter. They're not... Okay. You don't think they connect too much? Just little in-depth about the characters? So they can be an afterthought that I just do way later whenever? Is that... You guys agree? Or they... Wait, those take place about Chapter 7? But are not story connected? Okay. Okay. So, like, the time frame? So I could always do... Alright, we'll do Chapter 5... now, and then Chapter 6... And then the reflection, and then Chapter 6. And then... Should I do the reflections first, and then Chapter 7? I don't know. I guess I'll figure that out when we get there. We'll debate about that. Up until 2.0... anything is fine, except for this, right? Because, like, you don't want to miss the reflection for 6 and 37 story. Okay, so... I guess we'll just start with the trailers. You know what, let's do a recap. Oh wait, this is a trailer, so no, I'm not gonna do a recap. Never mind, we're not gonna do Chapter 4. I never watched the Chapter 4 trailer. We'll just pretend we did. Let me get this ready. Their event stories, some give context, but until 2.0 they really don't directly correlate. 1.4, 1.7, and 1.9 are all main story updates for few. Okay, that's why. Got it, got it. Thank you, Day3. Hello, hello. Oh, the math. You guys are joking about the math, right? Odd One's doing good. He is enjoying playing Raid, which is... I don't know if I'm sad or happy to say that. It's fine. Okay, let me... mute this. Because I don't want to... I realized I turned back on the sound only to have to mute it to do the trailer. Alright, chapter... This is a 5-minute trailer. Oh, it's gonna get into, like, what the updates for were the patch, which I could stop it at that point. Okay. Got it. Eee! Trailer for chapter 5.
Your watch was telling the wrong time. Pardon me? I fixed it for you.
She's so cute!
2007? Yeah. This is the year 2007. Is it not? We believe everything
We went ahead?
can be translated into numbers. Things are made up of numbers. And mathematics is the key to opening the gate of truth. How is this possible? You use a maths model to forecast the storm, and its results perfectly match what the Foundation recorded. We just worked out the patterns in the number sequences. Close your eyes, Vertin. Truth reveal itself to you. Truth. Timekeeper! Watch out!
Who broke the silence?
Sanette is in detention. They're planning to sentence her to death.
Those of you who agree to the death sentence may remain seated. Who wish to commute Miss Sanetto's punishment? Put your pebble into the pot in the middle of the hole.
That part is what I remember reading in the story and being like, and going in the battle. I mean, like, ah, shit. If they consider her not human or not or whatever. That's what I remember. If she was there or is she not there. That's what I was trying to remember from last time. It's fine.
The pure blood arcanist community. The unknown arcanum power. And the obsession with certain knowledge or identity. Sound familiar?
Wow.
I take not thought for needless disputes.
Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Wasn't that... That was gorgeous. Gorgeous.
The proof, once found, is irrevocable.
Ah,
People all over the world have adopted the decimal system.
that was
by coincidence.
gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
See? This is
And she
why.
is so charming. It's the year 2007 though? We really go ahead? Is that the, like... I know we go back and forth, but I didn't think we went that far ahead. I didn't know it went after 1999. I just thought it went to like 1960 and then it went back to like 1998 or I don't know. Okay, I'm excited now. I'm really excited now. I think my... Okay, that is working fine. Oh. There's also a 2D animated trailer for that. Really? That's different than that, you mean? Yeah, it's fine. Let's just go into it. Time is random. It sounds like it. Okay, okay. Part 1. It's 1914 at this moment. The watch losing time. So this is the whole thing, 1914? Looks like it. Yeah. 1915? Wait, it goes back? Oh god, okay, I don't know. Let's go. Yeah. Prisoner in a Cave, Chapter 5, Part 1, A Bon Voyage.
Hold tight!
Please, there is nothing we can do. We have another 10 minutes tops before this ship sinks like a stone.
60% of the left cabin has been flooded, as well as 75% of the right
Starting
cabin.
off with math right away.
The ship cannot survive such a ferocious storm. Timekeeper, we should get ready for evacuation.
Prepare the teleport soft disk.
Wait, what are you talking about? Are we going to abandon the ship? These are just some breezes and ripples. Won't last longer than a blink of an eye. Just hold on to the wheel and we'll...
A normal proper storm. Here comes a big wave.
That sounds like the turbine just cracked.
Great. So only 2 minutes left.
A true captain will never abandon her ship. I've sworn to live and die with Rockin' Apple, the second of its name.
Then why is it the second?
From behind her sunglasses, Regulus Drift gazes into the distance.
Sotheby
Gaze
just
drift
bought
through
us this ship. I racked my brains to think of all the assurances I could give to get that governess off my back.
I think it's better for us to embrace the fact that all things would come to an end, Captain.
Sometimes, deserting is to leave for another battlefield.
Radio. This radio. The rain washes the radio shell, the flower on top, which was once cared for, now droops with weariness. Regulus stares at the flower blankly, and then her eyes widen as she suddenly realizes something.
Oh, you're one to talk about deserting. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have ended up like this in the middle of the...
Timekeeper, we have an emergency. The teleport soft disk can't be activated. I've tried other contingency teleport incantations, but none of them worked in this area. Neither did the communicator. It's as if something is jamming the signal.
I see. I have a question for you, Zanetto.
Please, Timekeeper.
In the field mission evacuation instructions, apart from the part about asking the Timekeeper for help, is there anyone else we can reach out to for rescue?
Besides me, who's here stuck with you guys?
Seriously, Vertin.
Why are they laughing? Without hesitation, Regulus pounces on this radio.
What's going on now? This is a trap! And you are behind all this! It is you who played that nonsense travel note from 1999 and lured us into this random sea in order to torture us, afflict us, and now feed us to the fish! Go ahead, give us the wicked villain laugh, you Manus mole! Quit playing innocent here!
I don't know. I mean no harm.
Nice try. See what else you got to say when this pirate opens your battery cover and finds Maiden Manus there.
Please, do not shake me.
If I broadcast how to clean kitchen appliances for you now, will it brighten up your mood?
Like hell it will. Can't you see? My ship is going down, along with my record collection.
I don't
and
think they
your
need to
battery
clean any
cover to the
kitchen
bottom
appliances
of the
right now.
sea. For good.
That's
Even
funny.
John Lennon can't do anything about it now.
I'm terribly sorry. I can't see. I could only touch hear and imagine. How about this program? Lesson 101, the express route to heaven one shouldn't miss. I think it would serve you better.
You're about to die. Let's tell you how to go to heaven.
I can't stand this anymore. My records, my Dr. Peppers, my pirate radio, my Rockin' Apple II.
That's funny.
For crying out loud, what have I done to deserve this?
Soothing song comes on the radio. Oh.
Well, she did try her best to pick the music. Though no one is in the mood, I think this piece is not bad.
Why is it so quiet?
As to Regulus's question, we need to slightly twiddle this knob.
Why did they get weird with the audio?
1913.
Sorry guys, it got quiet. So they went from 1914 to 1913, back to 1914. Okay. Treasure Hunt Part 2.
This is
the official letter of appointment from the Foundation. Congratulations, Verton. After the long evaluation period and the re-examination, the Storm Reformation, Manpower, and Discipline has been officially approved by the Pact
that's
Security
the last
Council.
where we left off.
Team Timekeeper is now a legitimate, independent department.
Oh.
You are now granted a more flexible autonomy and independent budget.
That did go through. I thought the other way around. They've been waiting in the suitcase for this documentation for far too long.
What was that? Did you say budget? Does that mean the Foundation will assign me a new ship?
Unfortunately, independent means doesn't rely on others.
I can apply for a ship for you, but it's not guaranteed.
Misers. Fine. Not that I wanted an obsolete ship painted in greyish shepherd check.
Regulus mumbles and walks away. She has entirely lost interest in this conversation.
However,
like, free shit? No?
the
Okay,
price
never
of
mind, I'm
passing
out.
that bill is to let the Foundation keep its authority to discipline unregistered arcanists. The arcanists who have been and will be assigned to the Timekeeper's team will be put through a risk assessment procedure carried out by the Foundation. Those who are in lower risk categories only need to receive primary artificial somnambulism training, while the high-risk ones will go to the School of Discipline. But I will make sure they will be registered as members of Team Timekeeper when they enroll.
I see.
Team Timekeeper.
I have only one question. Are you still our point of contact for the Foundation, Madam Z?
Yes, of course.
Then I have no further questions.
Smile breaks on Madam Z's lip.
Meanwhile, Team Timekeeper can apply for secondment from the Foundation, Laplace, and Zeno if necessary.
Madam Z's not playable yet, is she?
You can check this file for more details.
Miss Z hands over supplemental clause of considerable thickness. Unfortunately, there are other things more in dire need to be checked for now. What's our mission?
It stays the same. Keep investigating the storm and Manus Vindicte. You can make your own plans of action. The Foundation only needs a monthly report on the result. You're the first in command, Verton.
Okay.
You already have a target, I assume.
That base that Manus used to keep its Elite house 4 years ago. It has never been reversed by the storm. I'd like to investigate that place again.
So you've been there many times. Well, that'd make a good start for Team Timekeeper. I'll arrange for some people to meet you at the base. I think you'll have a great time together.
Oh, the fog is thick here.
A mist hangs heavy in the valley, and the temperature is somewhat uncomfortable for those accustomed to the suitcase.
It used to be the nest of a Litiaus, a kind of creature resting in valleys with abundant water resources. What's more, it's winter now.
The leaves are indeed covered with a thin skin of frost. Regulus clicks her tongue and eyes at the fog-shrouded gate of Zeno.
So, why do I have to be the errand girl? The Foundation wasn't even planning to give me a ship.
Miss Sonetto is going through the procedures in the headquarters to transfer herself to Team Timekeeper. Mustruvis and Sotheby are on a break, for they have spent much time and energy clearing the woods and repairing the Foundation square. Miss Lilia has been given an administrative penalty because she broke into the rehabilitation center not long ago. This leads us to the current situation, where only the captain and this apple are able to act freely.
What? So in the end, was I, the renowned rocking pirate, the only one who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation buildings? Ugh! I have never felt so humiliated in my life!
Ironically, the pirate?
You're not planning on destroying this place now, are you, Regulus?
No, no. Huh? Hey, see who's here? Lilia and a stranger.
Next to the rusty iron door, Lilia squats in her hunkers, looking extremely bored.
What took you so long? Fell into a gutter?
A graceful stranger is standing next to her.
Hello, Timekeeper. My name is Moisson. My employee ID is SF27602191908238.
Hey girl, hey.
I believe Madame Z has told you about me. I am now an official member of your team.
Miss Morson, welcome to the team. Madame Z said you're an excellent tutor in Arcanum.
She's too kind to say so. In fact, I have a lot to learn from you. Also, thank you for taking good care of Miss Sotheby.
Hold on, you know Sotheby?
According to Madame Z, Miss Morzan used to be Sotheby's private teacher.
It is a long story. Let Miss Lilia give us an introduction to the base first. As the field operator, she knows this place better.
Miss Moisson smiles toward the flying witch beside her, who started to yawn. Someone clearly grown tired of the humdrum small talk.
After I got promoted and transferred to the headquarters, those exciting outbound missions have been removed from my schedule. In short, although it's called the base, the only place unaffected by the storm is a narrow, 20-meter-long corridor, no larger than a hunter's lodge.
We're just starting our Chapter 5 story playthrough. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. Hello. How do I say your name? Meleza? Or is there separate spacing? Welcome, welcome. So, we're going through the Atlas right now. For those joining us, we're going through the Atlas and playing through. I am also live on YouTube at the same time, if you guys prefer to watch on YouTube instead of Twitch. Yeah, I'm super enjoying this. It's super cute. And I haven't got to meet 37 yet, so not properly. I have played for 30 days now, though. And I've been doing the live playthroughs of the story to catch myself up. And then from here on out, I'll be doing all of the gameplay through the main story and the reflections that match with it during the live streams too. So, welcome, welcome. Appreciate anyone who wants to stay and hang out with me. And I do not speak, well, I don't know, it's a Cyrillic language. Just English here, sorry. But for those that are new, I do have Bell's palsy. I'm a derpy pirate. My face is like partially paralyzed still, so if I look a little quirky, then that's why. Oh, it's Polish? Okay. What? Okay. Is it? I thought Polish looked different. Now I'm questioning everything. I was like, that is not Russian. Yeah. Well, anyway, he's the speaker, though. But anyway, yeah, if I don't understand another language, I'm sorry. I just speak English. I do live in Romania, though. I'm very slowly learning Romanian, but not fluently, so... Yeah. I am American who moved to Romania. So I'm over here on this side of the pond with you guys, at least. But great story, and the great game has been really lovely, so I decided to do all the live streams for the story, because it's kind of fun to experience it with you guys, and yeah, it's been fun so far. So we're gonna keep going and continue the grind.
My former fellows had already searched this place from top to bottom. Those Laplace dudes had even sent in their lapdogs to search here inch by inch. Found nothing but some excrement of the Alitius and the dog's own poop.
There might be some clues that are invisible. Regulus is a specialist in optical arcane skills. Maybe she can find something.
A specialist? Well, I'll take that as a compliment. But for the record, compared to searching, hiding treasures is more of a pirate's lot. So if it were up to me to hide treasures in this place...
Regulus walks into the depths of the river valley. I'm losing my voice.
Please hold on for a second, Captain Regulus. The fog seems abnormally thick.
Regulus halts and hesitates. Slowly she turns her head. I'm dying.
Ambush! Ambush! These brats nearly shot my hat off!
Aren't they about to go, like, sail away?
They hit the jackpot right away. There shouldn't be any ambush in this place.
Easy, Ms. Regulus. Please carefully retreat to my side. Miss Timekeeper, please cover us.
Oh. Unknown attackers, everyone be careful. Okay, so this was insert battle. End battle. To be continued. Alright, treasure hunt, that's what that... Okay. Treasure box, part 3.
Hold on. It was a misunderstanding, Timekeeper. We attacked to defend ourselves. We are not the enemy.
Oh? The looming figures from the other side of the fog have their hands high in the air.
We are the investigators from the Foundation. These are our IDs.
Miss Moisson carefully takes their IDs and nods her head.
The base has been deserted long ago, right? What's the purpose of the investigation now?
The outside world has been reversed to 1913. We are here to collect the lost scientific devices from the 1970s.
Science and technologies are regressing rapidly due to the storm. Those old devices, which used to be outdated, have become valuable to us.
I see. Do you mind us investigating this place? It won't be long.
Sure. We are glad to give you a hand if you need it, Timekeeper.
Good. I have some questions about the base, and I wonder if you may help.
She quickly starts talking to the investigators as if they've been long acquainted.
So it was just a mistake. Back to treasure hunting now?
Regulus swaggers into the base, inspecting the dusty boxes one by one.
Let's see what Zeno and Laplace have left here. Infrared shotgun. Oh, Magalev auto feeder. Kato calibrator. Oh my god! And a full box of Laplace's military chocolate.
Chocolate. The most exciting thing.
Vertin! Come check it out! This is all good stuff. Solid MREs. Ahem. This pirate with a heart of gold wouldn't mind tasting it for you.
I don't mean to rain on your parade, but even dogs won't eat those things. It makes Alitia's excrement smell better in comparison.
What?
That being said, to the best of this apple's knowledge, canine animals shouldn't have consumed any food which contains theobromine anyhow.
Chocolate. Dogs don't eat chocolate.
Then can I have it or not?
There is nothing to be worried about, since the captain is not an animal of the Canidae family.
Well said, as befits the first mate of mine.
Who is a dog that they're worried about eating it? I don't understand that one. Alright, Regulus happily lifts a small supply box.
Wait a second, Regulus. Show me the thing in your arms.
Why?
It's a trap.
What do you want? Feel like my chocolate now?
It's a trap.
No, the supply box.
Pickles. But he's not there.
It has my name on it.
Regulus lets out a gasp, wooden box in her hand, lurches forward.
True. Are there any other Vertin in the Foundation?
As far as I know, no one is called by that name but me.
Lilia squints her eyes and knocks at the solid edge of the box.
Looks like an ordinary wooden box. But these ordinary boxes are always the most dangerous.
Not far away from them, Miss Morsan is still talking to the investigators and hasn't noticed what's happening.
So, turns out we did find something useful in this treasure hunt. It even has Vertin's name on it, like a celebrity autograph. A treasure indeed.
Regulus, wait, don't...
No one can stop a pirate from opening her fresh trophy!
Regulus immediately opens the box. Her first glimpse of it's a blue flower that stands out in the surroundings. Then she hears a bizarre static noise.
News of the day. The Outcasts held the 11,231st pep rally in the Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. They eventually unanimously passed the principle of dozing in spring, relaxing in summer, slacking off in autumn, and hibernating in winter. Practical Modern Incantations has now been reissued for the 77th time. We are now at the end of the 20th century. This book still remains the #1 book on the list of Most Regretful Purchase on Classic Score by The New Yorker. Biographer Erd has recently published her latest travel notes, Roaming in a Peyron, which has started a new round of craze for traveling in the Aegean Sea region. The chief editor of The Voice of the Millennium strongly recommends this book, praising it to be the literary reproduction of the romantic, elegant, and classical dreams, a glimpse at the golden era. Among them, criticisms abound. The Babylonian Review issued a warning that the author's observation of the Apollo star was fatally inaccurate. Self-driving tourists can easily get lost in the Gorgon Current backwash if they do not correct their direction by 3.14 degrees
It's so
on the
random.
Ford Sextant Model T.
Guess that's the point.
Time for late-night news.
What? End of the 20th century? Voice of the millennium? Is this radio broadcasting news in 1999?
The ritual from afar interrupts the broadcast.
Just as I suspected.
She puts away her usual smile, the glowing light of the spell gathering at her fingertips.
Since Timekeeper hasn't reported the time of this era to the Foundation, you two, as the Foundation's investigators, shouldn't have known what year this is.
In front of her, the fog parts, revealing two familiar figures. It's a trap!
In such pouring rain, time is the best proof of identity.
I said it's a trap.
Ha! I get it. Not a bad plot.
Miss Morzon, watch your six. Let us help you.
Insert battle. End battle. When the fog is cleared, the enemies are gone. There's nothing else to be seen in the valley except for the supply boxes scattered on the ground.
Didn't expect them to be clever enough to disguise themselves as a Foundation's investigators. They sure have learnt a thing or two.
The era of 1929 only lasted for 2 days. The frequent change of time muddles work and responsibilities in the Foundation, which in turn caused some chaos within it. Luckily, Miss Morzon noticed the signs of it at the beginning.
Timekeeper, please take a look at this box.
And the dang radio?
I'm afraid this is what they came here for.
Oh. A different box. Miss Moisson turns aside, revealing a newly opened supply box at front. Unlike the long abandoned Plaza instruments, it's not yet soaked by the rain and mist
This is
here.
The Manus Master used to stay immune to the storm.
Oh boy. Manus Vindictae mask spotted at the. They're like at the Foundation, right? Like their main hub. All right. So it looks like this was a flashback. Before this whole storm thing happened. So it looks like we might be going back to the storm. But time to set sail, or yeah, at least the same day of the ship wrecking, I'm assuming. Part 4, time to set sail.
I will explain all of these as briefly as possible. Good news. The analysis report on the mask you submitted to the Scientific Computing Center is now available, Timekeeper. We found the same component in it as the raindrop from the storm. This is a component named asymmetrical nuclide R by the Scientific Computing Center. Its name comes from the bifurcation structure it presents under the Arcanum imaging. The Scientific Computing Center has also run some tests on the samples of the raindrops you previously submitted. After removing all water, mud, human hair, and dandruff within, the remaining unanalyzable component is what we called asymmetrical nuclide R.
What a familiar name.
Yes, as an expedient, you borrow the first half of it to make up an answer for the 3 questions. Mesmer Jr. doesn't pay attention to her murmuring.
But it disappeared right away, and we only have a photo of it. Fortunately, we extracted the staple form of it from the Manus mask. It might be the key to staying immune to the storm.
Does that mean it'll be possible for the Scientific Computing Center to develop protective gears which are immune to the storm? Like the Mana Stars?
Seems to be so. A credit to you. The whole center is crazy about it, and I am responsible for passing along the good news on behalf of my fatigued colleagues, who stayed up all night and suffered from neurasthenia.
Mesmer passes them a heavy leather box.
We need more samples. This is a sampling device for asymmetrical nuclide R. It's the one and only. The manual is in the interlayer.
I'll be careful. Thank you, Mesmer.
Don't be. I'm just delivering this for someone else.
For someone else. This is the first time she has seen her since waking up.
How do you feel now? I'm sorry about what happened in the rehab center.
I'm good. It just helped me further verify some factual information about Arcanists. It's just... I thought you weren't one of them, Vertin.
Mesmer adjusts her cufflinks and quickly walks away. At the same time, the first assistant rushes from the other side of the corridor.
I just heard some spirit-lifting news at the hall. Phenomenal achievement, Timekeeper.
Zanetto's face brightens with sheer delight. She has changed back to her familiar attire.
It's a tremendous breakthrough in our fight with Manus Vindictae. Everyone at the headquarters is cheering. Although, I don't know what this component really is. Is it a kind of ritual? Or a unique substance?
That'll be the next thing to find out in our investigation, I think. Manus Vindictae always has more information on the storm and how to be immune to it. We've been trying our best to keep up with their progress. Fortunately, now we have another direction.
Oh, and these are the files you asked me to search for.
Zanetto hands out a stack of magazines with yellowing covers, each corner carefully flattened.
Luckily, the SPDM library has every single issue of Global Arcane Geography since the 1960s. Also, Miss Sotheby accepted your request.
Thank you, Zanetto. With these files and the help of Regulus, that should be enough.
The figures of the big names are moving between piles of paperwork. And someone is in big trouble.
Ha ha! Yeah, go on. What else do you get except for playing dumb, you cunning flower-headed tin box? Speak! Tell us what you know! Like, what were you doing in the Elitiao's base? In what way are you associated with Manus Vindictae? And who put you in that box which has Vertin's name on it?
I have no idea.
Imagine yelling at inanimate objects, but they're animated. Okay. She knocks into someone more callous.
And those ridiculous radio programs. End of the 20th century. Voice of the Millennium and Roaming in a Pyren. Don't waste our time. Otherwise, we have no choice but bathe you with this bottle of vodka.
Don't waste the vodka.
Do you really mean that? Anything less cruel?
Formalin, of course! I never waste my drink.
Exactly. No alcohol abuse.
That's more like it.
But I really don't know anything. I'm just the receiver of signals. Please believe me. When I woke up, I was already in that box.
This interrogation won't get us anywhere. Laplace didn't detect any unusual arcane marks on her.
But she was there with those Manus pawns in that base. Say anything you want. She will still be a solid suspect.
Yes, I understand what you mean. But for now, the evidence can't support our speculation. A field trip may be helpful, I guess. What's your plan? Will you come with me? I've informed Madame Z. This will be the first official field mission of our team. Sotheby and Druvis are still on leave. They will not take part in this action. While Miss Morzon will stay put in the Foundation's headquarters as our contact.
Wait, a field mission? Didn't we just come back from that Elitiao base? Besides, where is this field?
The Apollo star we just heard about means the sun. The Ford Sextant Model T is an arcane device produced in the early 19th century. The Scientific Computing Center has one of those as a part of their collection. The Gorgon current is mostly created in the Aegean Sea, near the Balkan Peninsula. I remembered an Arcanum magazine in the 1970s had a detailed article about this and introduced the circulating current. I read it in the periodical room in SPDM. The current will be flowing backwards every time the Earth is at aphelion and perihelion. This is also known as the current reversal.
They're getting fancy already, even before the math,
which is
guys.
on the 3rd day of January and July this year. And the time in the outside world is... January the 1st, 1914.
Are you saying that all those broadcasts are leading us to an actual place? Why? I thought we'd have a nice break after this.
Regulus, you've been longing for a ship, haven't you? What if I tell you that I've got you one?
The ship is gonna take us on all those adventures to all those places.
Now, hold on a second. Come to think of it, it wasn't the flower-headed radio thingy who tricked me into the Aegean Sea. It was Vertin.
Watch out! The big waves! Блять, this is enough! S.U. Noladian Veye!
Back to the current battle.
Wait, Lilia! Are you sure about taking off in such stormy weather?
They're just starting to leave? No.
Something is attacking us from the ocean! I need to pull it out! You guys go study that whatever instruction right now.
The red at 38 rocket takes off and speeds across the sky like a shooting star.
I finally got you! Damn bastard! It's my turn!
Okay. Back to that moment, I guess, that we were seeing. Was that in the trailer or was that here? That was the trailer, right? Oh gosh. Ah! The Watch Losing Time, Part 5.
Ed subito sera.
Yay! Glow cuts the air, main hell. Oh,
well done, Sinetto! Now
right.
cut the other halyard. We need to reduce the angle of attack and depower the ship.
Roger that.
But we can't stay like this for long. Vertin, have you thought of anything?
It's not working. I've tried different ways, but the Tempest blocked every signal I sent for help.
So is that it? We are as good as dead?
Wait, there might be another way. I'm sorry, Miss Radio. I need to borrow you for a second.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Yeah, she's like, what are you gonna do with me? The radio whimpers helplessly, but the voice soon drowned in the fierce storm.
Field mission evacuation instructions. Article 21.
There's another way just ahead.
Whenever there is an emergency, the field officer may send an SOS code with their wands through any transmission device with round buttons on it. Any Foundation member nearby will provide immediate humanitarian aid.
With round buttons, so technical.
To send the code, please turn the knob 1 time to the right, half to the left, and then 1 time to the right. If you succeed, you shall hear...
May the peace be with you.
Oh boy.
I've never seen such a tremendous ritual.
When the light of the ritual fades, 3 people dressed in white show up on the deck. Their wearing uniforms look completely different from those of the usual investigators of Foundation
We are the Special
staff.
Mission Squad Razor. Please show me your ID.
Thank you so much. We are...
Oh, we know you, Timekeeper. Even in our Special Operations Squad, you have quite a name. It seems you're in big trouble, huh?
We were under attack by a giant sea monster when sailing in the Gorgon Current. Please help us ashore safely.
Haha, right down to business. Good, good. I like a straightforward person. All right, William, Todd, better get a move on.
Was there a fight there? That was a battle? What was the battle against? Arcane blade. Okay, I don't know. The razors pierce the monster's scales. Oh, this ball, whatever this monster is. Several snake heads are cut off.
Incredible. Is that a
Oh, the
full-size
Gorgon.
I've
Right.
only read about this ancient sea monster in literatures. Watch out! Its eyes will turn you into stone.
There has been no witness report of a Gorgon since the 12th century. I thought the current was simply named after the mythology.
Well, it's my privilege to have the chance to fight against it, huh? William, Todd, let's see who gets it down first.
Entities should not be multiplied unnecessarily. Captain, I hope
We'll
you
go
still
take a peek
remember our
at it
founding motto.
after this chapter ends. A broom passes by the ship swiftly. A playful, interested smile
Want to
comes to
compete
Lilia.
with me in speed? Have a try, if you dare.
Oh, you have guts and I appreciate it. Bring it on! Speed up, my friends. We need to rush back to the Balkan Peninsula for another mission.
Everyone, please wait a minute.
What's happening?
The size of the sea monster. It's shrinking.
What's happening now? It's gone out of sight. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Not good. It's crawling into the cabin. It plans to tear the ship apart from the inside.
Oh,
Everyone,
boy.
watch out.
Before passing out, the only thing we can hear is the screaming and the hands reaching out. Oh boy. Ah! What is this place? Blue sky, white clouds, and the beach. A strange island. The waves are gently washing over the body. And someone is staring at us. Ah!
Your watch was wrong.
Pardon me?
Your watch was wrong.
She repeats as if it's the only thing worth saying.
Are you talking about my pocket watch?
The numbers are now... Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Oh my god, entirely different
Your
from
watch
previous
was
display.
losing time, so I fixed it for you.
I don't understand. Do you mean this is the right time?
Yeah. This is the year 2007, is it not?
Wow. Ah! 2007 out of nowhere. Okay, so part 5. Let's just quickly go look at the Gorgon. I don't remember what he looked like. And then I'll exit it. I'm not gonna actually play it. Oh, I never did the 3-star though. Okay, fine, I'll 3-star it. By now, my people are a lot better. Hopefully I'll 3-star it. I'm just gonna let it roll with... No. Hold on.
So, one at a time or all of you at once?
Just take that short, whatever. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's... Now I remember it. I'm just gonna let it auto if it doesn't 3-star. It's fine.
I've got some trouble brewing.
Or if it doesn't... I can't win.
Fire. Not half bad.
I play too many gacha games if I don't 3-star it. It's cool. This is one of the... Yeah, the other mains bulletin.
Get another jar? It's newly made this year. Wait for the pop.
I might as well get my points while we're here.
You don't want to miss
And
it.
do a random battle. Let me turn down the audio for the battle.
Please see the guests out. I've got it is here. Not to worry. The mandrakes are here. This will hurt longer if I miss. Ouch. How wound. I can hit. It is hit. Another jar? The old man under the moon taught me this little trick in a dream. Got you.
Cool.
What a get ready. No potion comes without a dash of poison.
At least I'm not dying. We're good.
Wait for the pop. Stay put. This will hurt longer if I miss.
Almost dead.
Ready? Aim.
Auto always focuses the wrong things. I was only half paying attention. Is this one where you should hit the boss before the ads or the ads before the boss? Usually it does the opposite, right? I swear. Or is it... We're supposed to be hitting the little thing here and it's hitting the boss and killing that first? But I don't remember this one. I'm just gonna... Are we supposed to be killing this little dude?
It's newly made this year.
I don't remember.
I'll fill the cup for you.
I can look it up. I haven't fought the boss properly yet. At least in the raids.
The old man under the moon taught
Oh yeah,
me
because the
this
boss
little
was
trick in a
healing,
dream.
bruh. Or was it just multiple times we had to? Oh, I don't know. Well, it worked. Whatever. It's fine. It gave me the stars, though. Oh. That was a weird one. You don't actually kill the boss. But it looks cool. And it's one of the main bosses, so it's always fun to see those, how they reveal in the story. Okay, back to the story proper. So we're gonna attack different in Main's bulletin. Oh, okay. They're not the same, yeah. So I won't worry about it then. I'll look more in Main's when I do it. Okay, so Kingdom of Numbers Part 6. Let's get to know 37 here. Yay.
You're saying we're in 2007?
Heart's pounding fast in the chest. Perhaps it's the only chance. She nods her head.
Do you know the storm?
Is that how you call it?
Is that how you call it?
We call it the emanation.
The emanation.
The tide of Numa is pouring down from above and converging. It would raise as a tsunami and break the world of matters where darkness abounds.
I don't understand.
She tilts her head and seems equally confused.
This shouldn't be hard for you to understand. You are also a real number. I am 37. What's your number?
I'm Vertin.
No. I'm asking your number. The scripture says only the people who are still in search of their essences would identify themselves by a combination of meaningless phonetic symbols.
Oh god.
Well.
So interesting.
So you don't know your number yet? Just like Sophia.
Sophia? You said she's referenced later? Someone mentioned Sophia before. Sonetto, Regulus, okay. Where are they?
Have you seen my companions?
Yes. Are you looking for the integer or the fraction? Or the irrational number? Or the imaginary number?
What?
What exactly?
Integers are the living example of virtues. Fractions can be understood through specific means. Irrational numbers are the free spirits, while imaginary numbers are the existence which doesn't belong to this dimension of the number axis. Which one are you looking for?
I'll ask something else instead. What is this place?
Island.
What island?
Have you seen another island?
Maybe another question. Did a biographer named Erd visit here before? In 1999?
That takes her a while to think about.
1999. Oh, 1999. 1999 is a lovely centered triangular number. But I believe this number has been abused in the Doomsday stories. I mean, people are too invested in its meaning. In fact, 1999 is nothing special compared to 1991 and 1993.
So they weren't affected at 1999.
However,
it was just another year?
999 is a brilliant number. It is a Capricorn number, a palindromic number, and the largest three-digit natural number.
Sorry to interrupt, but I only meant to ask about Erd the biographer. She'd been here on this island and written a travel note called Roaming in Aperon. Does the name or the book ring a bell?
I am sorry.
Once again, she shakes her head.
I have no idea about the fragments of matters you are talking about.
Fragments of matters?
A book? A scream comes from behind.
Captain, you should go. This apple's arm has...
No! Mr. Apple, stay with me for a little longer. Piss off! Shush, you wicked dolphins! Mr. Apple is not your breakfast, nor are my records. Huh? Isn't that Vertin? Vertin! Are you done with the standing and staring? Come give us a hand!
Always saving her records.
Thank God you are here, Vertin. Mr. Apple and I were this close to being made a stargazy pie by these clever bastards and served to the dinner table.
You've also been incredibly helpful, Regulus.
Is that so? Like how?
You rebuild my confidence in communicating with people. Have you seen Sonetto and the others?
No, I woke up on a dolphin's back. Thought they had saved my life at first, and was quite grateful to them, but the next moment they just started all the beating and biting.
They think you are an irrational number. That's why they bit you.
Whoa! This little lady made me jump. Vertin, who is this long-haired stranger?
A familiar voice calls from the distance.
Timekeeper. Thank goodness you are all safe and sound. Lilia's on her way. Now we only need to find the captain and his team members.
Next to her stand several strangers in white garments.
Sonetto. These people are...
They are the Apuron believers. They lent us a helping hand after the ship went down.
The robed figures stand unspeaking and motionless, until one steps forward to break the silence.
Not at all. An integer is under an obligation to help his kind. Miss Sonetto, have you found your friends?
Yes, only the members of the Razor Squad are still missing. They also belong to the St. Pavlov Foundation like we do.
Imaginary numbers are not of our concern.
Imaginary numbers?
You should not linger here if you have already found your lost friends. We will provide a boat for you to leave. Our school of thought does not accommodate uninvited guests.
Wait! We have something to...
What if we know about the emanation?
The man halts.
We are the investigators from St. Pavlov Foundation. We are glad to share the information about the storm, or the emanation. Please grant us entry to this island so that we can share them.
Timekeeper?
I'll explain to you later. Trust me. Please, Sonetto.
Oh boy, we know what Sonetto ends up in trouble, doesn't she, though? The white robes whisper to each
Come
other.
this way. We will talk. However, only integers and fractions are welcomed here.
The man puts out a finger directly pointing at Regulus.
No irrational number is allowed on this island.
Throw her into the sea.
Throw her into the sea!
Huh? Wait! Now
Feed her to the
hold on a
sharks!
second. I said hold!
You literally just threw her into the sea. Like, no, you're not coming on the island. Oh my goodness. This is the picture where the scene where 37 bites Regulus. Oh boy. It's about to get interesting, isn't it? So funny. Dungeon Island.
Yes, all is well. Those dolphins sent us to the other side of the currents.
What?
And one more thing, Captain, and I'm asking this with no ill intention. May I know your lineage?
Did I skip the wrong chapter?
Thank you. I wish your next mission would be trouble-free too.
Did I skip a chapter? I don't think so. Soneto sighs softly in relief and turns the knob back to the original position.
The
must have
members
skipped
of the
ahead a day
Razor
or two or
Squad
something.
are all humans.
It's clear then. Real numbers refer to arcanists, and imaginary numbers mean humans.
Then what is the rest of this nonsense?
Soneto, Vertin, and this apple are integers.
While Miss Lilia and I are fractions.
Don't bother asking. I'm pure blood.
This apple is also made of pure apple juice.
I only consume 1.5 volt DC.
Wait, did I? Why
So
do I?
it's not determined.
I'm gonna come back to it and skip quick if. No, this was okay. This is right. We did. That's what we did. Kingdom of Numbers. Coming back after the initial. Okay, that just doesn't. It feels like they jumped ahead a bit more than I expected. I'll skip through it. Back to where I was. Sorry.
Those and one more thing. Thank you. The members of the Razors.
Its real numbers refer to our.
Then what is the rest of...
Soneto...
While Miss Lilia and I...
Don't bother asking.
Oh boy, the math.
This apple...
Oh, the
I only
math.
consume one...
So it's not determined by our lineage, or Regulus would have been an integer too.
So why on earth am I the irrational number? Why only me? Unfair. I demand the ruling to be changed.
Shut up. We grappled hard to get you on this island. So you have no choice but to stay in the worst guest room.
Do you call this a guest room? A cell, more like?
The cell is left unlocked, so clearly some vestige of human rights and dignity remain on the island. Regulus shakes the railing and fiercely as
Perhaps this piece of news will cheer you up.
That's funny.
We are prisoners in the
cup.
world, and our body is the cage of the soul.
Oh, cut me a break. Might as well play us some rock music.
Her chief mate appears calmer than the captain, still wrestling with her fate as much as the railing.
Seems the residents on this island venerate integer numbers. And irrational numbers, or the non-terminating, non-repeating decimals, cannot be represented as the ratio of two integers, hence they are discriminated.
No, no, no. Who are they to judge and decide me to be the irrational number? I was the only person who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation in the previous protest. Oh, why do I get to have the worst of both worlds?
I've requested information from Miss Moisson about Apiron, but it will take some time for the files to come in. The captain of the Razor Special Operations Squad
Oh yeah,
told
where'd
me
she go?
this might be a settlement of a group of Arcanists who have been long cut off from the world. Unlike other unregistered Arcanists, these people chose not to live alongside the humans. They still lead an ancient Arcanist way of life and follow the old customs. We must be meticulous when getting in touch with them.
But they used modern mathematical terms. And that girl talked about Caprica. He was an Indian mathematician active in the first half of the 20th century. I think they are not living in complete isolation. They are still in contact with the outside world. This place wouldn't be affected by the storm, just like the Elitiao base, Foundation headquarters, and my suitcase. The travel notes in 1999, Manus Vindictae showing up in Alitial's base, the storm, or emanation, they must be somehow connected. And we'll find our answer here, I think.
Very energetic, Capitan. By the way, how come nobody's here to welcome us? They wouldn't suddenly decide to detain us all just because we have an irrational number here, right?
I'm with you all the time.
She's just there. A reluctant figure walks out of the shadow in the corner.
6 asked me to welcome you.
Oh, scared me again. What were you doing hiding in the corner?
Always.
Because it seemed you were in the middle of proving a conjecture. According to the scripture, disturbing others when they are giving proof of their arguments is as sinful as eating beans. I don't want to be down to the rocks of the Caucasus Mountain and have vultures eat my eyes after my death.
Eating beans?
Eating beans is the sin of sins. The biggest, worst, and ugliest crime. People eating beans will never transmigrate.
What?
They deserve nothing but eternal punishment.
What? Okay, this just got weird. If it wasn't already weird, it got weird.
Is this rule only for soybeans? What about broad beans, snow peas, chickpeas?
I know, like large lima beans.
And what does
Come
it say
on.
about other bean-based products?
Kidney beans are delicious.
Beans are beans.
You're funny. This doesn't even make sense. By this
Coffee.
logic, aren't the coffee drinkers going to rot in hell? I happen to have a box of coffee beans in my bag.
The Rackham pirate produces her treasure and waves a single bean around her mouth, looking for a
If
reaction.
I put one coffee bean in my mouth, will the vulture get me right away?
No way!
Whoa, easy, mate.
Beans have to do with the
you wanna get
Pythagorean
physical?
theorem?
This pirate
What's happening?
is not scared of you.
I don't like this math stuff.
That's not fair.
I know, right?
The
That's
critters
all I
are
can
coming
think
to
of,
your
Andy.
aid.
This is not good. We need to separate them.
Oh dear.
Let go! Let go!
He's so
What, are you
cute.
a dog?
It's adorable.
Martin! Sonetto! Lilia! Get her off me!
Oh. What is going on here? 37, let go of the guest's head. Now.
Down. Drop it. 37 sixed out her tongue and lets go of Regulus. She turns to the corner, giving the floor to the rest of them.
Sorry that I'm late. I'm Sophia, the corrector of Apiron.
Oh, really?
I will take over from here.
Oh, finally! We have an ordinary person here.
Interesting garbage bandit. The
Please,
real person, the
let's talk on the way
philosopher
to the
that created
outside.
the math, whatever, formula. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Wait, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Divided by 2ac over 4. No! No, I forgot it! I used to remember it. I used to remember it. Divided by 4ac over 2. No. No. I forgot it. I forgot it. It's fine. It's been a really long time. It's like 20 years ago. I'm old. It's fine. Ancient rules. I could probably write it if I had to think about it.
We believe everything can be translated into numbers.
Sophia!
things are made up of numbers.
Another new
And
person.
mathematics is the key to opening the gate of truth. It is like the fire that lifts us from the darkness. This world may decay in time, but numbers will transcend the limit placed for all other things in existence. And if one can take up the challenges...
Oh god, we're gonna get to the
improve
Pythagorean
oneself with
theorem in
practice,
this.
they may clear their thoughts
Sweet
and
lord.
find out their truth.
Oh, I didn't see a super chat, no. It doesn't show for me. Did Andy have a super chat? I'm sorry. He did! Thank you, Andy! Hey, I don't see that in my activity feed. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate you. I guess I gotta keep an eye on that more often. Oh boy.
That is, to find out
She's
the
so
number
cute.
of their soul.
Oh my gosh, I love her.
Oh, this is more like a place for proper conversations. Broad, open, as vast as the high seas.
Hold your horses, Miss Regulus. If you were to speak of consuming beans again, I will have no choice but to send you into the depths of the sea.
She's so cute. Oh my god, I love her in
Haven't done
37.
anything yet.
Miss Sophia, could you please repeat all the taboos on the island? It was too dark in there. I didn't take them all down.
Worry not, Miss Sonetto. I have them all recorded.
The blue flower shakes in pride and showing the results of her attentiveness.
1. Abstain from beans. 2. Do not pick up what has fallen. 3. Touch not a white rooster. 4. Do not poke the fire with swords. 5. Do not jump over a crossbar. 6. Do not cut wood on a main road. 7. Do not enter the hall in new garments. Enter the hall from the right, and leave from the left. 8. Do not keep swallows around your house. 9. Do not sleep on a grave.
I hope not.
10. Make the bed as soon as you wake up, leaving no imprint of your body.
Sonetta frowns slightly as she intently takes the notes. Yeah, next to her, Regulus is utterly aghast. She's like, she saw a killer whale running in the ground with 2 feet.
What strange obsessions are these?
Exactly.
Even the police in London would be less officious.
This is an archaic arcanist group we're dealing with. I assume they have their own reason for these.
But what else are we going to do if we can't pick up the things on the ground? Just let it rot? Oh, this doesn't even make sense.
You are indeed an irrational number.
Huh? What about me?
Though I can't identify the exact number of yours, it's never too hard to tell the number types. Like you are a very typical irrational number. Irrational numbers are disobedient, sometimes unreasonable, and they hardly play by any rules. Just like the non-terminating random numbers following its decimal. These numbers are the floating points, or the noises. People of this type are the random ones whose actions show
What writer
no pattern
thought of
whatsoever.
this? Who thinks to make this society be all about math?
Unreasonable. Never play by the rules.
So that's what their judgment is based on.
Oh, she even gets the rock and roll part right.
Stop pulling my leg. This pirate will not so easily be defined. What about you? What's your number then?
I'm still learning. My time to reveal my number has not come yet.
Oh, you don't know? Well, I can help you with that. You are an irrational number 2.
A little crystal green ball comes from nowhere and precisely hits Regulus on the head.
Ouch! What is this? A grape?
Huh. A perfect parabola.
37 stands behind them, holding a bunch of juicy grapes in her hand. She seems to be enjoying the moment.
Oh, it's you again. I won't be bettered in a fight this time.
She threw a grape at her. Regulus's face is lit with anticipation. She is well prepared for another fight. But Sophia takes a step forward and stands between them.
37? Shouldn't you be off preparing for the doctrinal meeting?
Six asked me to take care of our guests.
But I'm usually the one who receives the guests. Engaging with strangers might be a little difficult for you.
There's no causal link in these two events. People always bother you with trifles only because you're fine with it.
Do not sleep on a grave, and do not cut wood on a main road. Idleness is the cause of the breakage of one's flesh and soul in the long journey of perfecting oneself. Those who have not yet found their numbers have even fewer excuses to be indolent. Besides, why would you place the head of a guest in your mouth?
She said she's going to eat beans.
That does not justify your action. Come to think of it, is she safe to bite if she had consumed the beans? Wouldn't that make you the bean eater as well?
The right way to deal with this is to throw the offenders into the sea. Let the Gorgon current take them and confine them in the ever-repeating circular motion.
Oh yeah, this is the most optimal solution.
Just throw her back into the ocean.
How come you didn't think of it? This is one of the most basic set problems.
Hope she gets eaten by a Gorgon instead.
Conspiring to my face to throw me in the sea. Mind you, this pirate's tolerance has limits.
They're so chill about it. Regulus picks up the grape that 37 used to hit her earlier and throws it at 37 with all her strength. The grape hits her on the forehead. She looks shocked. Her mouth falls open with horror.
Ha ha ha! Right in the bullseye. What? What's that look on your faces?
She picks something up off the ground that had fallen.
Yep. I didn't start this.
Regulus, did you just pick up the grape that 37 threw at you earlier from the ground? Did you just violate the rule of not to pick up what has fallen?
Oh my god.
What?
The sound of wings suddenly comes down from above. A few stiff feathers with golden trim drift down like falling leaves. Sophia's expression freezes.
Get down! Abraxas incoming! It will take the offenders with it!
A chicken's head and 2 snakes as a feet. What? What on earth is that?
Oh boy.
This is not good. They seem dangerous. Regulus,
Is
come
this
to my
another
side.
boss fight? I don't remember that one.
Regulus!
The enemy is almost invincible. One of the Abraxas hold Regulus with snake feet, like an eagle clutching a turtle dove, leaving for the dungeon.
Captain! I can't leave her alone. This apple shall follow her.
Apple follows the Abraxas. He looks weak and lonely in the air, like a left-behind sparrow.
A toast to Regulus. To her ever-fighting spirit of breaking away from jails, No matter how many times she has been put behind bars.
Luckily, she didn't have any beans. May her soul be cleansed in the dungeon.
The dungeon?
What a mess. Ena eftegramot mima. Simatizete otan enosume dios semia.
Sophia gently touches the brass ruler on her wrist or waist. Wait, what? They went by so fast I couldn't read it all.
Did you see that?
Hold on.
The arcane skills cast by the congregation on this island are very different
As
from
the glow
those we've
fades,
seen.
the grassland becomes flat into original state. What? Just flatten the earth? Wait, what?
Mr. Apple is with Regulus. She won't be in danger for now. Let's follow Sophia.
Oh man. As they walk, the woods become less dense. At the end of their path, there's a triangular stone statue standing among the trees.
We have wasted too much time on unnecessary matters. Miss Vertin, this is the place you've journeyed to visit. The Hall of Apiron. This is where we share our knowledge of Numa, which is also the storm you've been referring to.
Ah. Okay. Holy moly. What time is it? Okay, it's still good enough. Keep going. Silent meeting. Should I go back and look at the weird thing that attacked her? I don't know. Nah, I won't worry about it. Alright, silent meeting. Part 9. Ah. Such a quirky chapter. I love it though. It's different.
Before you enter the Great Hall, please place your right palm on the stone and swear to it solemnly.
The girl closes her eyes and begins
I wish to be baptized in the water of Gnosis and be rid of the long darkness of ignorance. I ask my tongue to be taken, for it has spoken mindless words.
Whatever
and
this
I shall
is.
stay silent for the truth. I choose to leave the fragments of matters behind me and enter the Great Hall of Forms as clean as a newborn.
Do we call it mathematical philosophy? I don't know. We'll figure out what this is eventually, maybe.
I swear to let matters stay in the world of matter and a form in the world of forms. I swear to reveal no secrets, or my heart shall be taken by the vulture, my body consumed in flames, my soul trapped in the endless wheel of birth.
Sweet lord. The endless wheel of birth? What the fuck is that?
Now, knock 3
Supposed to
times on
mean?
the stone. Put on these ceremonial dresses. That'd be all.
Sweet lord.
Remember to enter the hall from the right and leave from the left. You are the humblest audience here, hence not allowed to speak. Please, stay quiet and keep the secrets you heard at heart. I will arrange your meeting with 6 after this. No problem. Miss Sophia, could you give us some privacy? Please, enjoy. I have nothing more to say.
She walks away indifferently, as if none of them actually existed before her.
Vertin, are we really going to do this? That oath we have to make to enter the hall sounds vicious.
To stay quiet and keep the secrets. It's similar to the training we once received. I can go inside on behalf of Timekeeper.
No, I'll come with you, Sonetto.
But
I can't sense any sign of arcane skill on this stone. The oath is more of a formality than a curse.
The warning is lifted then?
But when Sophia repaired the floor in front of us with her arcane skill, There's no fluctuation of arcane power either. I can't even sense the slightest signs.
Oh.
It's either a kind of arcane skills we're not able to detect, or the moment we stepped onto this island.
We've been trapped in a tremendous ritual. That's to say, any arcanum used on this island is only a part of this giant flow. We don't know where this flow is leading us. We know nothing about it. It's too perilous, Timekeeper.
I know, Sonetto. But as long as we obey their rules, we won't get into other trouble. The doctrine of the Aperon is to live in solitude and seek nothing but the truth. In fact, they've never been aggressive towards us.
I mean, 37-bit her face, but...
I think of this differently. Think. The pure-blood arcanist community, the unknown arcanum power, and the obsession with certain knowledge or identity. Sound familiar?
Yet, we haven't spotted any traces of the Manus here.
Well, that's true.
Manus Vindictae is like the rat living in the gutter. I don't think they will let go such a favorable chance.
Which means we need to find out the truth.
I believe in Timekeeper.
No. Lilia shakes her hands.
I have zero interest in this meeting. I'll stay outside to keep a lookout. Take care.
There's no time to hesitate. The door already lies before them. Hands on hands and recite the vows in mind.
I wish to be baptized in the water of Gnosis and be rid of the long darkness of ignorance.
I ask my tongue to be taken, for it has spoken mindless words, and I shall stay silent for the truth.
Sweet Lord.
I choose to leave the fragments of matters behind me and enter the great hall of forms as clean as a newborn.
I swear to let matter stay in the world of matter, and a form in the world of forms.
I swear to reveal no secrets. Or my heart shall be taken by the vulture, my body consumed in flames, my soul trapped in the endless wheel.
This is more like a religious cult than politics now. Go from politics to like a weird religious cult. All seats at the hall have been taken.
Fellow brothers, sisters.
He's pretty.
Our quest for Gnosis had suffered 3 unprecedented crises. First was the discovery of irrational numbers, and then the creation of imaginary numbers. Last was the loss of the grand unification of different lineages. The truth was buried, and history was rewritten. But the emanation is not a crisis. Instead, it's our last salvation. The supreme existence has once again shown itself to us.
I don't remember seeing him yet.
The door to the everlasting transcendent world of forms has opened once again. As Numa pours down, things are rewound to the world of light. Everything in the world of matter breaks into pieces, for they are as delicate as a petal before it. We, who have the honor to witness the emanation of Numa, have the privilege to survive the turning of the Wheel of Birth. Because we know the truth. Our survival is destined. It is the beginning of a mission to bring the unseen truth into this world.
His audience responds with a round of applause, but nobody says a word.
Thank you.
The speaker bows and thanks and gestures toward the hall.
The next orator is 37, our smallest irregular prime, and the brightest star of Hermes.
The applause stops. A moment of silent reverence passes, a dedication to truth.
The emanation in 1929 only lasted for 2 days. All methods to calculate the Numa emanation failed. We found no pattern in the occurrence of time reversal. All our efforts in the past 4 years have gone completely wasted. That's the end of my speech.
Silence. Long and dead silence. Abruptly, someone starts to clap. Ah! Arcana! The mission of what she has done is... What?
Who did that? Who broke the silence?
The silent audience all turn their heads and stare at Sonetto. Yet the apparition has gone.
Sorry, Timekeeper. I just... Get ready to run, Sonetto. The Abraxases are coming.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ah. Part 10, The Pirate's Proof.
Can somebody tell me
Insert Big Bird battle.
why I constantly get locked up ever since
Oh,
I
is that?
diverted?
Wait, hold on. Is that where that actually we see that bird? Because I mentioned it before, and there was a. It seemed like there was actually a. I can peek really quick. Was it 9? Oh yeah, that was the boss fight. I'm just gonna full auto it again because YOLO.
Always ready to go.
Bruh. Who do I just throw in here? Whoever's built. I don't care. Charlie, maybe.
Don't look at me! I'm not the one you saw on the wanted list. Did the show begin?
Oh, this one. Okay, I remember
Get
seeing
ready to
this.
step onto the stage. I can hear. Please, Xiangliu. Please let me your power. Awaken.
Yeah, the
My
music.
responsibility.
I never notice the battle music when I do them, I swear. I think it's just a little. It's like
Annoying bugs.
maybe just because the people are so freaking loud that I'm always like. I guess that's one of those I'll have to play again too.
Illusion is enough for them.
I guess when I'm not using the headphones, it's harder.
Malapert.
The music's nice
Annoying
though.
bugs. It is here. Please stay behind me. Let the show begin. Be careful. Enough. You won't get away.
Hard to hear it as balanced. I don't have my headphones on. Am I dying? It's fine. I'm letting it YOLO, and that's obviously not a good thing because I'm dying. Probably should have put the healer in first. Oops, my bad. Wasn't paying attention.
My responsibility.
I just wanted to see the battle. We're not really trying to be good at the game right now.
Find cover.
That's for another time. That's for the end battle. What are we supposed to be doing in this one, though? I might have to look at that. Is this rat? Oh, okay. Enemy turn. It really doesn't let you see things while anything's happening. Come on. Are we supposed to be killing the little side birds first? Inflicts disarm on the main target. Oh. Yeah, so you want to kill the side birds probably first. Interesting. So it is a complicated one. Got it. I guess that's one I'll I'll let it finish if I happen to finish it. Are we gonna win? They're lower health than I thought. I will definitely do this one properly later on if I need to. Shows up as a buff on the enemy, yeah. Interesting. Oh, it went away. I'll redo it if I need to. It's fine. I just wanted to see what the boss looked like.
Not half bad.
Ouch, we're destroyed. But it's the only thing left, right? Yeah, it's just the boss. Ow. Yeah, for sure. My team was a hot mess of everything, so I didn't...
What a tragedy.
I thought that most of these felt pretty easy, but was that like the hard version? Is that why? Maybe I think I did all the normal battles. I didn't do any breeze mode. That one's definitely gonna be one you have to do properly, which is good. I'm glad. That's how we learn. But for now, we're just trying to hurry up and get the story going. So I'm not gonna worry about doing it properly right now. Okay. Yeah, let's do 10, the pirate's proof here, and then I'll probably pause for now after that.
Can somebody tell me why I constantly get locked up ever since I've known Vertin?
In a now neglected corner, the rockin' pirate's deep in thought.
First locked up in a suitcase, then a Foundation cell, now this! Oh, what else could it be if Vertin weren't the jinx? Lads! I know what's going on! You got the wrong person! She is the most irrational number here!
Oh? The dungeon gate remains slightly locked. The wood made... Why is she throwing Vertin under the bus?
I'm knocked.
Oh.
What does it say here?
Bruh, wait.
Freedom will be granted once the proof is completed. That's to say, I have to prove myself not an irrational number to get out of here.
Oh lord.
Which is exactly what I've been trying to do, isn't it? Rat.
Her fist smashes against the wooden gate. She drops to a crouch because of the pain.
Captain, maybe you're in the wrong direction. This apple presumes that the followers on this island have a close connection with Pythagoreanism.
Pythagoras? That ancient Greek mathematician? The guy who said something about the opposite side of a right triangle? Isn't he the guy who lives in sometime BC?
Maths is only a part of the Pythagoreans' achievement, but from a more universal perspective, they are a mysterious group of scholars. Believing things are made up of numbers, venerating integer numbers, abstaining from beans, and the religious collective lifestyle. These are all pointing to Pythagoreanism.
Interesting.
The earliest Pythagorean school perished because of the discovery of irrational numbers, which explains their odium of it. At that time, a deviant student named Hippasus discovered root 2, and the theories based on the ratio of integers they hold dear were upended. Hippasus himself was drowned in the sea. This apple assumes they see the integers as the standard of virtue, and people can increase the number they rank through study and self-improvement. Besides, they are convinced that a numerical code is hidden in everything and everyone. Whoever can solve the code can obtain the truth of the world.
So crazy.
All right, now I know what's going on. This pirate has had enough of this moral standard, which is obviously prudish, backward, and lacks humanitarian spirit.
All the math. All the math.
I'm going to tackle the root cause of this misfortune.
Pirate, the believer in liberty, walks in circles in front of the gate and suddenly starts to pull the loosened strips on the door.
I'm breaking out!
Oh my gosh.
Why am I not surprised?
Why am I not
Captain
surprised?
quickly gives the sufficient and
They do say
prerequisite
she's an irrational number
to
after
prove
all.
herself an irrational number. This apple may be able to offer some help.
As soon as Apple puts his hands on the wall, he feels a violent shake come through it.
An earthquake?
The sound of birds and beasts echoes into the cells. Chief Mate Apple floats out from the gaps of the guest room, making a thorough inspection.
All Abraxases are flying in the same direction. Is this their habit, or...
Ah! The roof is about to collapse!
Oh god.
So far, this place has made the London Juvenile Detention Centre a heaven
She's
on
been
earth.
there? Of course she has. Fortunately, the scattered rocks were not... whatever. Lucas pulls herself together, resumes her prison break once again. Perhaps the collapse made the cell drafty. A cold, gloomy fog descends. The wooden gate, however, stands still.
Oh, is there a piece of paper? Did one of the Abraxases drop this? Strange. The unsolvable puzzle. Is this a math problem? 0.4, 0.7, 1, 1.6, 2.8, 5.2, 10, and 19.6. 8 numbers in total are listed in this order.
There are 8 symbols below, respectively representing the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. Maybe it is a hint that we should fill the symbols in the blank box after the numbers. That sign says,
That's what she has.
Proof. Does it mean to solve this puzzle?
This is the proof that you know math that we definitely would not remember.
How unsolvable can it be? Clearly, each of these 8 numbers should represent one planet. We can easily find the missing planet by trying them one by one. And our Mr. Apple here is the king of the Times crossword. Yes?
Oh boy.
I think there is a difference between this and a crossword.
The mellow red fruit rubs his chin, contemplating the crossword.
In this apple's humble opinion, the ratio of certain numbers should match
The
this
puzzle.
number sequence, such as the radius, volume, or rotation period.
Wouldn't the sun be absurdly large if these numbers stand for their sizes?
A tiny squeak interrupts Regulus's thoughts. Small rustling figures have gathered at her feet without her noticing.
Hey! The underground critters are back! Go away! Don't touch my notes! It's not your food!
Fighting the underground little critters. Now we're back.
Hold on, please, Captain. Seems like the critters are trying to tell us something.
They know how to solve the puzzle.
They are pointing at the sign of the sun.
Is that so? Even the critters on this island know math. The sun. What if the sun is just here to serve as a reference point? I read an IAU's report in the Times 2 years ago. You know, the International Astronomical Union. Earth's average distance to the sun is approximately 93 million miles. As for Mercury, the average distance is 36
because you totally would remember
and Venus,
that.
67 billion miles.
Right, I totally believe you.
Let's say if we take the distance between Earth and the sun as one astronomical unit, then the distance between the sun and Mercury would be approximately 0.4 units.
I don't believe
and
her.
Venus, 0.7 units. There you go. These numbers are the ratio of their average distance to the sun to the Earth-sun distance.
Touched by a flash of genius, she fills in the first three. One's cloudy knowledge comes back with precise clarity. Everything both logical and inevitable.
The average distance from Mars to the Sun is about 142 million miles.
Because you guys just totally know that off the
Jupiter
top of your
about
head.
484 million miles. Saturn 886 million miles, and Uranus 1.786 billion miles. By rough calculation, and if we round the results to one decimal place, Mars would be 1.6 unit, Jupiter 5.2 unit, Saturn 10 unit, and Uranus 19.6 unit. That's weird. All these numbers one can hardly remember have become so clear in my mind.
Oh, it's like, it's making you remember
But if these numbers
weird.
stand for the ratio of distance, what's the
What?
planet for 2.8? There's no planet between Mars and Jupiter.
If the Sun is the reference, we will have one planet missing here. Is it really a puzzle unsolvable?
Aha! Nothing is unsolvable. You are looking at the solution. There must be one planet out there unknown to us as
Their
of yet,
brains just
located
think in
between
math.
Mars and Jupiter.
A massive vibration shakes beneath the ground.
What now?
Making me dizzy. I don't like the shaking. Stop. A planet emerges from the darkness? What the fuck? It rises in the air with a little warning, shedding a cold gray light. This damp and dark cave. It's bright, gigantic, and noticeable.
What is this? A celestial body, which I have never seen before.
Looks like a moon.
Captain, this apple has an impression on this. There is indeed a star between Mars and Jupiter. It is called the Ceres, discovered by Piazzi Giuseppe, an Italian priest in 1801.
Ceres? Did we just validate its existence? Is the universe truly arranged according to this sequence? Could this be the ultimate key of everything?
Are we getting super deep
Regulus.
here?
Regulus!
Uh-oh. Someone is eagerly shaking her arm.
What are you doing? Good food poisoning after accidentally eating one of those critters?
Odd. My head hurts. What was that?
All the stars have disappeared, and now there are only cold walls and damp air.
I'll make it short. Stanetta is in detention. They're planning to sentence her to death by giving her the poisoned wine.
Hey, what?
No big deal. Ah. One of these is the one where, which is the next one, the one where we have to have the debate? Where I could look up the in-battle dialogue? Because it was like the whole justifying why Sonetto's innocent. That I remember that battle dialogue. Or is that here? Conversion of, maybe that's here. I don't know. I guess I'll find that when it gets there. It'll be obvious. We just might have to let it play and then come back to it afterward. Holy moly. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess it's soon. I don't remember if that was like considered a boss battle or not. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, probably not. No, not considered a boss battle, but it definitely had important dialogue. Oh, this, maybe it's this one, the 12. The root of a bird. Before, okay, could be a couple of them. Never mind, we'll find out when we get there. Okay, it's fine. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna pop off here. We want to end a little early today. I have to go get Lily, my little baby girl. Well, my husband. Oddwin will go get Lily, and then I will hang out with her. But thank you guys for hanging out. Let's go ahead on Twitch and raid someone. I did see there are a couple people online actually playing this as well. That seem to be English channels, so let's give a raid on Twitch, and then I will close on YouTube. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Don't judge the lazy gameplay. We're just trying to get through the story. I didn't want to overly brain and actually do the battles properly. That's for other videos and proper stuff. I promise. I've been playing gacha games a long time, so we'll get there as well. But yeah, I think, okay, this is like multiple languages, but it says /English, so oh, Filipino and English for tag to say. So let's go ahead over there and raid someone who's got a cute VTuber thing going.
Who talks first? All right, it starts after I count from 1 to 9. Look,
She's doing story too, guys. Oh my gosh. Let's raid.
Captain, sip, please. Don't put too much
Oh,
pressure
I
on
see,
your
I see, I
esophagus.
see. Roaches like me.